Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are doing our crown jewel journal. The world is your oyster. Put on a crown. Let's get started. Oops, this can't go in here. This needs to go in here. Putting this in here because my little Pez dispenser that went awry. Actually, I made a picture about it here. I wonder if I might put it here. But I've just been writing messages to myself, uplifting thought processes and things that I like. And of course, gainer paddle. Did I tell you that these have perforations? You can pull all this out. That was over some just the word no. Just, this was something that I painted. It's cleaning off a paintbrush, and then I turned it into flowers. And it always has to be fun and spark joy. Always. These are just things I had in my, that's a quilt top that I made. That's actually part of the quilt that's here that I use every day. Just a piece of paper that I painted and some lady sitting on a beach, just because that sparks joy too. Those three things for me right there. Maybe not in that order, but that's okay. But anyhow, I'm loving these things. This is number 3. This is number 1. And number 2 is not finished. But I think I may have moved on to this one. And I might just let this one ride as it is. I mean, it's got some luscious stuff in it already. But anyhow. And I might have 4 in the wings. Anyhow, so it may not be. It might turn into something else. So the last 2 days, I need to redeem myself for sure. So hopefully today's goes better than the last 2 days. So let's see. Okay. We did number 79. We're doing number 78, which is the page before the one we did. Okay, we did this one was the second one we did yesterday. In hindsight, I should have added a little bit of green, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay, so this is 78, this one. And my notes to myself say, three. Okay, I like the concept of 3. There's three doors here, and they're held together with like slats. Although it says it's canvas. But I love this. I don't know why. This box with the crown and the word Thor. I don't know. He was very much into mythology. He was very much into, I've said this already, he being Basquiat. He was very much into mythology, skeletons. What is your body? My mind is gone completely. Anyhow. Anatomy, mythology, music, history, especially Black history, went into a lot of what he did. In the end, he could have mixed all of that with drugs. And some of this more came out because, like, he died in 1988. Andy Warhol died in 87, which I didn't realize Andy Warhol died first, but he did. And they were not friends when he died. And he regretted that, which is some of why he went off the deep end, I think. This is interesting. 59 cent. I don't even know what that, a lot of what he has here doesn't make sense. But this was right at the beginning of rap music, which I think, I could be wrong, I'm not an aficionado on rap music, obviously, but I think it started in like the poorer boroughs of New York and the poorer neighborhoods and boroughs of LA. And that's why there were such East Coast, West Coast wars. I think. But see, like, here's a hand for anatomy. This has something to do with, obviously, mythology. There's Black history mixed in. There's music mixed in. But this, because like this is over here for Jay-Z, which is a human being that I do not like at all. But I'm not impressed by his music. Sorry if I just offended you. I'm sorry. Anyhow, I think there's other ways to express yourself besides the way he's expressing himself. It could still be in music. It just needs to be. Anyhow, obviously, I don't agree with his fans because he's making millions and I'm not. That's okay. Money's not everything, people. Anyhow. Okay, so I want to do a line of 3, and I want to do this box with this crown and Thor. And I need to add an oyster, which, like this shape right here, I could, merge that into my oyster. I don't know. And I'm working on a surface that's not laid out that way. My surface is landscape. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. I need to move these paints out of the way a little bit. Okay. So, all right. This is the paper I'm working with. Not my favorite. This was a jelly plate that I did not like, but I put the paper in here because I still have the paper to respond to it somehow or another. Poor little Gunner is getting a bath this afternoon and a haircut. He doesn't know it. We haven't told him. We will start giving him his mild medicine around noon. This morning, my husband said he's going to take him for a very long walk to get him a little tired, and then the medicine will kick in, and then we have to give him another dose right before we leave. And we usually try to get his hair done in the morning so that he has the whole entire day with us to recuperate. That isn't going to happen. I don't know why my husband made it for 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we're going to go eat close to where he is in case we have to go get him, because that has happened also. Not with this lady. This lady has a little bit more patience with him. She's the only one. She is the only one. If you're not here for the dog, you're going to have to listen to dog stories a little bit. Our dog is a Havanese, and he is very, very much of a calm to combat dog. We got those terms from Caesar, the dog guy here in America, on TV. And Gunner is definitely that. It is his breed. We were not aware of that when we bought him. We just thought he was a color version of what we had before, which was a Maltese. He is a Havanese, which is a Maltese, and a Havana. Havana is the tricky breed. He is definitely Spanish. He has a temper. He has cuteness. He has sex appeal. He has cuteness. And oh, by the way, he does have a temper. He has bitten me, which we purposely didn't tell anybody because he probably would have been removed from our home. It was pretty bad. But he has separation anxiety, and the Havana breed has separation anxiety issues. We didn't know that either. I begged for this dog, literally. He definitely has separation anxieties. They do connect themselves to one person generally in the family. He likes me, for sure. He is attached at the hip to my husband, and that's okay. He's okay with that. Gunner responds better to him. Now, he has snapped at him a lot. If you touch his paws, he's going to snap at you. If you touch part of his face, he's going to snap at you. Either, regardless if it's me, my husband, or a groomer. There are people in Colombia, we've ruined our ability to get him groomed at almost everybody in Colombia where we live. We have a beach house that we come to in the winter a lot. And the lady here, because he has hair that grows constantly. His hair grows faster than ours does. And he regularly should be groomed every 6 weeks. We can't do that to him because it is a cruel and unusual punishment to him. With the advice of a lot of vet talks this past summer at home, several different vets and several different groomers, we agreed to put him on some mild mood stabilizers the day of his appointment. There's been some other hiccups in all that process, and we don't like doing it. We don't like doing it. They said our only other option is to put him to sleep, to cut him. I can't do that to him. I can't. It probably would be the best thing for him mentally. Physically, I don't agree with it at all. But mentally, he wouldn't know. He would not know what's happening to him. And he would not have those memories of somebody touching his paws with scissors. Anyhow, all of that just to say he's getting his hair done today. And we usually wait to the last possible. I mean, he's got shaggy feet. He's got shaggy face. Part of his face, his eyes are obscured by hair growing on his nose. I mean, but the poor dude just hates it. So, okay, that is nothing to say that we're going to have 3 sections here. Should I have 3 sections on each page and avoid the seam in the middle, the fold? Should I... Let me see if I can find some yellow paper from something I may have painted already. I'm digging in my box behind me for yellow paper. That would avoid having to dry a lot. I may have used up all my yellow. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Okay. Look here. Okay. We're going to use this. This is paper rolls that I paint on. Some of them, the white one is a kid's easel paper roll. These are paper rolls that I get in the paint department at Walmart and or at Lowe's hardware store. But this is stuff you can like tape down to avoid painting parts of your house that you don't want to paint when you're painting. But I have fallen in love with them. I don't even know how I found them. I was not recommended this. Maybe I was influenced by somebody. I can't remember. It was probably close to Halloween when I discovered these paper rolls. I don't know if I was influenced. I can't remember. You guys know more than I do. Okay. The fact that shows right there. No longer bothers me. I think I'm going to paint on these and then attach them. That might be a mistake, but we're going to try it that way. Or not necessarily paint on. I don't know what I'm going to do on them yet. Right now, I have this. Okay, so let me dig in this other thing of paper. Not the box, but some paper that I brought from home in an envelope. Let's see what's in here that might fit I want 3 of something. What's this? Okay, that's all orange. Oh, there's some more. What's this? Circles. Okay. I do have a thing for circles. Ooh, 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 I like this. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but let's get all this out of the way. Okay, we're going to make 3 of these. 3 sections of this. Somehow. I love that pink, though. Okay. They don't have to be the same size. His were, but mine don't have to be. I have an extra one. Okay, and I might put the box right there. That is Gunnar barking, if you can hear him. Okay. You know what? I might do this and have this extend. I have a little bit of room on each edge with my cover, but maybe I want a little bit of an extension. I like the pink, but I'm gonna have to get rid of some of it. Okay. Okay. I still need an oyster somewhere. Maybe my oyster can be right there, actually. And one of these can be the black box. And I might write Thor on here and put a crown on here. I'm not putting them all together. I'm separating them out as separate elements. I can live with that. Let's take a tempera paint stick and make our black box. Might have to highlight that. I guess we are highlighting that. This is going to have Thor. That's going to be an oyster, and that's going to be a crown. I can write Thor with this guy. Kind of abstract, messy, purposely. Then over here, I'm going to do my crown. And his crowns were messy a lot of times. Oh, I'm kind of liking this. Now, I need to come up with I can use my big one. I think I'm going to do a black oyster. The oyster element is of my own choosing. All right, I'm taking this to Bella Woody, coloring my homemade stamp of an oyster shell. I'm going to stamp it right here. And then hold my breath. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, I think this is definitely an ode to Basquiat now. There's the box, there's the Thor, there's the crown. This is me. I feel like something else needs to go here. Maybe the surface underneath needs a little bit. I don't think I want to put solid yellow. Even though I do love yellow on stuff. Got this box of little tiny paper, but nothing has appealed to me in there lately. What's in here? This is where you get out a sketchbook that you've been playing in and making messes in and seeing if something doesn't strike your fancy. And maybe nothing will. Ooh, I love that. But these won't show completely all the way because we're going to have, we kind of need it all over, I think. Like a solid color. Do we need like a pattern? Not necessarily dots, but maybe. I don't want to do dots. Which is the beginning of another something like this. There. Because I had leftover purple paint. What's in this one? Now I'm going to be inspired by my own stuff. Maybe. Okay, now this is kind of like this pink under here. Just grab little bits of pink. That was definitely a leftover paint page. Oh, I love this one. I love that. My door is closed. There's 2 doors closed between me and that dog right now. And yes, he only weighs 15 pounds, 20 pounds maybe. So I think this is too busy of a pattern. Oh, I like that one too. Maybe I do outline. Ooh, hold on. Something's coming. Maybe I just do outline circles or orbs like that with my calamari stamp. Yes. See? You can be inspired by your own stuff. My calamari stamp is this one because it looks like rings of calamari. Now, what color am I going to use? That is the question. I really like the pink in this paper. Oh no, I'm going to use that minty green. I love that minty green that's in this tempera paint stick. It's like mint chocolate chip ice cream. And I think I can do this. Maybe I'm not going to use the stamp because maybe I'm going to make them bigger. Okay, hold on. We're just going for it. Hadn't stopped me the last couple days. know what that was. Trying to think about maybe the spaces that won't be covered up by paper. Now, there is a lot of black, and I'm thinking I'm going to take, all right, calamari, we're going to use you next time. Okay. Hopefully. I like this. If not, it was fun. That's my main goal. Okay, that's enough background. There's still white showing. My oyster's safe. The yellow's still coming through. And these guys will land. Where's my other one? I lost my black box. Where's my black box? Ay, ay, ay. I betcha I picked it up with all this paper. This is a regular occurrence. I lose stuff all the time. Not in that paper. Oh, I'm going to put this in my sketchbook too because I love this. This was an orb. I just love that shape. Okay, hold on. Where? One thing at a time, lady. Where's my... Am I going to have to make another crown? Or black box? Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's hiding under the calamari. Do your art supplies ever hide under the calamari? Okay. There's enough going on now, and it's not in your face. I'm good. I'm good. I feel like I redeemed myself a little bit from the last couple days. So I did the 3. I did the black box. We just separated all of our elements. We did Thor. We did our oyster. The world is your oyster. I like that. Now I got to get it in the book. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to put tape on these 2 ends. Tape. Where might you be? Here you are. Here's some. This is what happens when you travel back and forth with art supplies. Some are here, some are there, some go back and forth. And you're quite capable of losing your stuff on a daily basis as it is. As you just saw. Okay, this tape is too long. I think for wear and tear, this will be the best bet. And it kind of works with the floaty effect of the pieces. They're floating and the page is floating. Whether it withstands floating, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't drown. Oh, I can't get this off. It's supposed to be like 72 degrees here today. A week and a half ago, we had snow. Lots of it. Okay. Yes, we had snow in South Carolina. Okay. Now, the end of the page is here. Even though I love a good gold, which there's gold on here, sometimes it just doesn't suit. Okay. Probably should do one right here, actually. This is how not to tape your paper down. Okay. And this is how your desk gets messy every single day. All right. I think I want to do something here, but I don't know what. Oh, maybe. Do I have a mint marker? I don't think I have any mint nail color twos. Oh, no. Oh, what's this? What color is this? Close, close. Trying to do it on the fat side so it stands out a little bit. A little bit. You may not be able to see that. I love this page now. That is, I mean, if you were walking down the street and you saw this on the side of the wall, you'd go, oh, Basquiat and an oyster, right? Right. Not necessarily. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Let's see. Let's just let this one ride. I love it. In a strange sort of way. It's good therapy. I have a really bad disease right now. And it's a dangerous disease. Somebody else is in my head, causing major havoc. All right. We did the Thor and the Crown. Number 76, green and pink, black and white. Green and pink, black and white. Number 76. That's 80. 77. Huh. We're 76. Oh, ooh. The mint chocolate chip green. What did I say? Green and pink, black and white. Okay, the pink, the green, black and white. That's all I want to pull out of this one. This one's called Notary. Oh, there's the word notary. This one might require lots of, we might repeat some of his words, like just write on the base level. Like Pluto, fleas. I don't know what this is. Notary. Buckle, Roman, bronze. There's some mythology. Sickles. I grew up with a family named Sickles. All girls. Study of the male torso. Yeah. Flea. I love the word fleas in here. I don't know why. This note for all debts, public and private. I kind of want to repeat some of this. And I love, okay, actually, okay, we're at the beach, right? We're going to have an oyster somewhere. We're going to use mint chocolate chip, pink, black, white. There's a life preserver right here. We in the United States definitely need some life preservers right now. And I'm going to maybe write the word notary. That's what I'm doing. Can I throw in a flea? There's a flea in the White House. Why can't I throw a flea in for the life preserver to catch? Oh, I love this. I mean, you just keep looking. Here's the word cities. Salt. That could go in here too. Salt, life preserver, a oyster. Is there another like water reference? Dehydrated? Leeches? Dehydrated. Notary. Salt. Life preserver. Mint. Pink. Black and white. What paper are we working with? I think I'm going to paint that pink and let that dry. Let's do that. We're going to paint it pink. Okay. And then let it dry. That way we'll have white and pink to work with for our other layers. Gotta get all this stuff off my paint box. Because I happen to have pink mixed up. Okay, hold on. I need something under here. Should I be painting on my book? Most likely not. Okay, ooh, this paint stinks. I might need to throw this one out. This is a conglomeration of lots of colors of pinks and brands. Because at home, I just dump what's left in a bottle. If there's only a little bit left, dump it in here. Okay, we're going to let that dry overnight during the day. Let's see if we can transport it without getting it on our book. Not a smart move on my part, obviously. Okay. You know, I know you guys have been leaving me such great comments. Hold on, I got a paintbrush full of pink paint. Let me see if I can get rid of it. Just how stuff starts. Okay. You guys have been leaving me great comments. Like you pulled it off, or song titles and lyrics. I mean, all the comments. I'm so lucky because I get every blue moon. I get every once in a while a negative comment, and you know, we just go on. There's people out there, I know, and you've been very, very honest about this might not be your thing. And that is A-okay. I don't want us to all be alike. Who would want a world like that? But the appeal to me is there's so much stuff in here. And you don't see it when you walk by at the museum. This work is not exhibited. It's in a private collection. You don't see this at MoMA or, you know, whatever. If you're just walking by it real quick and you're like, oh, that's graffiti, I don't like it. But if you stop, you see the salt and you see a life preserver and you see whatever. But I love this design right here, this line with the dots. I love that. That might appear. Space, Pluto, maybe, or maybe he was watching the Jetsons or something. I don't know. But it looks like a chalk marker on black in some of this. And I just, when you, this is a good lesson. This was a good lesson for me. So I'm going to talk about it. I've had this book for 5 or 6 years. It came out, it was a fundraiser that Louis Vuitton did somehow, some way, 2019. It was an exhibition organized by the Foundation Louis Vuitton. And then they wrote a book about it. But I think the proceeds for the book went somewhere. Hopefully not to Louis Vuitton. But when I saw this on Instagram, I was influenced. I'm like, oh my God, I want that book. I've always liked him. I don't know why. But I've had it since 2019, 6 years, and I've never stopped and read the book. I just flip through and go, oh, I love this. Oh, I love that. Oh, the green tile. Oh, the mess, the colors. Oh. And I love the crown aspect of it. I don't know why. The crown gets me every time. I don't know why. But reading it, you understand that he did. I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry. I don't want to convert you to Basquiat fans. That's not my fact. That's not my mission. My mission is to stop and look at something that you know you don't like, because you might find something you like about it. Except for in politics. You don't have to do that. There's hands. I saw a hand in here, I thought. Because he's a huge anatomy fan. And that's because he was in a car accident when he was 7. And he was in the hospital for a month. And his mom brought him anatomy books to look at in the hospital. And he was fascinated with it. I don't know where his love for mythology came from. But his dad is from Puerto Rico. He went to live with his dad for a while as a kid. And there's sometimes Spanish in here. He was a product of the 70s in New York City, where there was crime up the wazoo and graffiti was coming out everywhere. And that's where he started as a graffiti artist. But when you see that he had, I guess I'm just passionate about the ability to pick something out of something that I normally would not. I don't paint this way. I don't art this way, although I have been lately. I have been influenced by people that I didn't think I would be influenced by. That's what I'm trying to say. E-Bond. You new people, I went through a humongous, and I'm still in it, don't worry. E-Bond Love. She is a artist in Oakland, California. There's a lot of connections. I grew up in California. My mom grew up in Oakland. I grew up across the Golden Gate Bridge. She has this grunge effect in her art, and she does a lot of circles. I don't have the book here. It's at home. She does a lot of circles, and I love circles. I went through the entire month of September painting circles everywhere. Anything that was sitting still, I was painting it with circles. And then I found out that she has been designing fabric for Free Spirit. The other half of my heart is fabric. I'm a quilter. And Free Spirit is the brand I love the most because they represent K Facet, which I love. If you know quilting, you know K Facet. His colors, his love of the putting textures together, circles and dots and lines and triangles and flowers. And I love it all. I love it all. And she has designed fabric for them, and I had already bought it. I didn't associate it with her. I already liked her, and I didn't know who she was. But then I started connecting things to her, Oakland and circles and blah, blah, blah. And here I can connect with this. I'm off on a tangent. But I'm just saying, I know this doesn't appeal to everybody, and that's okay. That is A-okay. That is okay. I'm not trying to convert you at all. If I was trying to convert you, I might start with an easier topic, like K-Facet. But I have found deep diving into these pictures, these artworks. Yes, I do consider it art. Not in the same vein as Van Gogh. It's a different vein. But we have lots of veins. And this mint green color I love. I love a splash of pink. I'm at the beach. I do this to fabric too. Sorry. To me, we can learn from people we don't think we can learn from. We can learn from paintings we don't think we can learn from. We can learn from fabric we don't think we can learn from. There's something in it that you can pick out, surely, that you would like. Tomorrow, we're going to pick out some green and some pink and these weird lines. I don't know what they are. I don't remember him saying he liked space. But it kind of looks like, you know, lines that you would draw like on the Big Dipper or whatever. I could sit here and look at this for hours. What does that say about me? I mean, there's even tiny little skeleton heads here in this peach color. There's layers and layers and layers. And it doesn't say what this is painted on. Oh, it says it's painted on paper collage on canvas with exposed wood supports. There's little pieces of wood right here. And here, and here, and here, and here. I love it. Come back tomorrow. Let's play. Let's play. Sorry about the tangents, but that's part. Oh my God, this is 46 minutes long. I'm so sorry. Fast forward me, please. We all have other things we need to do today. Like take your dog to the groomers when you know he's going to behave badly. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.